So, today I want to talk a little bit about the current news that's been going on all our social media about the whole Taliban taking over Afghanistan case. Now, I must say that I have been following the situation for quite a while, but I am not fully informed of the history. So everything I'm gonna say, it's based on how I feel about it. So in case you haven't heard, the Taliban has finally took control over the capital of Afghanistan, which is Kabul, and the US, which has been sending troops to Afghanistan for the longest time, for decades, protecting the civilians. Joe Biden recently announced that they will pull all their troops out of the war, leaving the Afghanistan soldiers vulnerable to the Taliban, and they did not expect that the Taliban fighters would take over so quickly. But that also shows one thing, that a military simply cannot fend for their own country. I'm not here to talk about their whatever's going on. I'm here to talk about how I feel about it. I don't know, but I feel really sad and somehow affected. My mood was kind of down. I saw a lot of videos and photos of how the civilians were trying to get out of the country. They were hanging on to the flights, and even after the plane were taking off, and you could see people just dropping down the plane because they were hanging, they were hiding in the wheels, and it was just terrible. It almost looked like it was from a zombie movie, and it's just heartbreaking, not just for the Afghanis civilians, but also for the women and the girls, because the Taliban has a long history of very cruel rules they set for women in terms of how they move around, their rights, and also their rights to get education. Although there were a couple of reports over the last few months that say that the Taliban has have maybe in the recent years become more lenient with girls attending school, but their school, it's, a lot of things is going to change. Sad to know that in this era where we have technology had advanced so much forward, but in some parts of the world, things like that are still happening, and it's crazy. It's sometimes it's very difficult for us to comprehend what's going on outside, because we are kind of sheltered in this very protected country. We are blessed with no natural disaster. We have great infrastructure, technology. We have great weather. Literally, as a Singaporean, I feel like we are we just born in the right place at the right time. And so whenever I read news about these kind of things, I feel extremely grateful for everything I have. There's really absolutely no excuse not to be successful, because whatever success means to you, there's just no excuse to be successful, because we literally have everything we need at our disposal to live our full potential. And it's always thinking about these and reading news like that makes me more, first of all, grateful, but also more motivated to keep chasing this dream, working hard, and hopefully one day I can make an impact, not just for people around me, but also for people beyond our borders, people in places that are still require a lot of work. So it's just the thoughts for today. If you haven't read the news, I urge you to get yourself informed, and it's follow and see where this news is gonna bring us. We're still in the very early days, but it's heartening to hear something like that. yeah, share your thoughts if you have any in the comment below. But anyways, you've been watching my vlog. Thank you guys so much for following the journey. Today is day 75. We have about 25 more days to go. I can't wait to share with you guys what's next down the line. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.